Phantasmal Flames is losing a lot of its value, but why is this actually happening and what is this going to mean for the future? Well, that's exactly what we're covering in this video. For example, if you're gonna take a look at the Mega Charizard X EX Ultra Premium collection, you can see that it started at around $300 in value and it's currently going for around $180. All of them are going for $185. Now, why is this actually happening? If we're going to take a look at the set list from Phantasmal Flames, you can see that these two Charizard cards are obviously the most popular ones and obviously also the most expensive ones. But besides this special illustration rare and gold card, you can see that the card after that is the Dawn card, which is $56, and the Charizard after that is $50. That's the only two cards besides the two insane Charizard cards that top $50, which is kind of insane if you think about it. And this kind of reminds me of a set that has been released in the Sword and Shield era, which is going to be Champion's Path, because Champion's Path also has two really popular Charizards and the other cards are kind of not really that expensive. This shiny Charizard is going for $277 and the Rainbow card is going for $175, but the Gardevoir, which is the third most expensive card, is going for only $15, which is the only card besides these two that's more expensive than $10. Yeah, that's pretty crazy if you think about it, but I think Phantasmal Flames does have a better set list than Champion's Path, but still it's pretty comparable if you take a look at the two expensive Charizards and the other cards that are not that expensive in the set. Now, of course, the set list always has a major impact on how the set performs in terms of value, but I think there's one other thing that's playing a big role in terms of value, especially for this UPC, because if you're gonna take a look at the booster box price, you can see that it also decreased quite a lot in value, but not so incredibly insane as, for example, this UPC, which almost halved its value within a month, or actually not within a month, within like 2 weeks. And the reason for that is that they're printing this Charizard UPC like incredibly crazy. A lot of card shops are getting way more UPCs than they got before with other UPCs like the 151 Mew UPC, and because there's so much supply, of course the price is decreasing, which totally makes sense. Now here's an interesting part, because the new set Ascended Heroes, wait, let me check. Yeah, it's called Ascended Heroes, is releasing in around 2.5 months at the end of January. But that's really interesting if you think about it, because usually it takes around 1.5 months or something like that for a new Pokemon card set to release. Because if you're gonna take a look at, for example, Mega Evolution has been released on September 26th and Phantasmal Flames has been released around November 14th, so there's around 1.5 months between these two sets. Same thing for Black Bolt and White Flare, and the first Mega Evolution set is around 1.5 months. But it seems like Pokemon is taking a little bit more time for themselves to print Ascended Heroes, and maybe also some more time to reprint other sets like Phantasmal Flames and Mega Evolution and Destined Rivals and sets like that. Now, if you're a Pokemon card investor, this can be an incredible opportunity for you to buy at a low price. Because even though I think Phantasmal Flames is a really cool set, I really like the Charizard cards, I think this set is going to decrease in value even more, because first up, the set is not that big. Second up, Pokemon is reprinting probably like crazy. They printed the UPC like crazy, so I think especially the UPC is gonna keep decreasing in value to maybe even $150 per box. And if you think about it, the UPC in my opinion is so much better than most UPCs that have been released in the past, so I think this is an incredible investment if you can buy it for like between $150 and $180. So I think Phantasmal Flames is gonna keep decreasing until around the next set is going to get released, so Ascended Heroes, so kind of like the end of January, and at that point I think slowly but gradually Phantasmal Flames is going to keep increasing in terms of value. So I don't think it's quite the right time to invest in Phantasmal Flames right now, but it definitely is between now and the next 1 month. If you want to stay up to date about these kind of things about Pokemon card investing, you should definitely check out the Pika Academy with the link in the description, and I'm actually hosting a 5-day challenge from December 1st till December 5th where you learn to resell Pokemon cards in a way that you can make an incredible amount of profit. And of course, since it's almost Black Friday, you can get access to the Pika Academy and to the 5-day course for only $9 a month, but if you do not make your money back within 30 days, you get a full refund, no questions asked. So click the link under this video and then I'll see you in the Pika Academy. Now, Phantasmal Flames is one of the most interesting sets in the Pokemon card market right now, but most people are forgetting about the set that has been released before Phantasmal Flames, which is Mega Evolution. And Mega Evolution also has a really good investment opportunity, so make sure to watch this video next where I explain why.